Hope everyone's having a great day. If not, well, that's your problem, not mine. Welcome back to some Outer Worlds. Alright, I'm back. What we doing? Fuck, I don't know.
Mobilizing.
Said, bro, fuck this game. At times, yes. But at other times, no. I got a new boo-boo. She old, but, you know.
Get you gone.
Where he at? Oh, yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we gotta do the mission. Yeah, I can't do this. Why can't I do this? I found him.
They ain't paying me to hallucinate. Damn, wasn't anything.
Well, we can't do that. Let's go do that. What's that? It's another mission? Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's that one dude. No, did we finish that mission, though? I don't remember. I'm about to find out, though.
You return again and again like a particularly unshakable rash. Is there some compelling cause?
Oh, I ain't even got the money.
why
I'm
by
talking about
light?
money. What I do with my money? Okay. I'll jump up that. Oh, hell yeah. Poison. Poison, they eating poison. I mean, that's the best I can figure.
Mobilizing.
Yo, it looks like Homer Simpson's job.
Mix me up. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What the fuck was that?
Catch me up, then we'll talk.
Get your
Back in
ass up.
business.
Oh shit. The hell? Oh, what's this? Who did I get this back to? Let's go collect this bounty. Let's go get some money. Fuck it, we here.
Multiplicator at ready status. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I look like I can do that now.
Would not refuse medical support.
Damn.
Thank you, dear. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Come on, motherfucker, eat food. What the fuck? I ain't got no fucking help. I ain't got no
Check your
help.
scopes for combatant analysis.
I ain't got no help. I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit. I don't know why I did that. I don't even know why I did that. I don't even know why I did that. I don't even know where I'm at. Okay, where he at? Alright, I'm back.
Identified.
Yeah, but you can't get me. You can't get me.
Combatant scan. Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Medic, please.
Damn.
Thank you, dear. Check your scopes for combatant.
Fuck.
There's enough. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Vital critical. Don't become a statistic.
I'm a statistic. Alright, maybe we may not be able to kill this guy yet.
Resorting to violence. Standing by to stupefy.
My claws is always crabby. Hop in my claw.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Looking a little recharging as fast as I can, Commander. Hate to ask for help, but help?
What the fuck? Who hit me? What the fuck you come from? Alright, bro, we can't kill him yet. We'll be back though. We'll be back.
Proceeding to attack. Commander, you're bleeding.
Okay, I'm right here. Fuck, I'll take you. I'll take you. I ain't scared. Fuck it, I'll take you.
Medic, please.
You're looking pretty scared. I'm still recharging. Pop in my claw. Mess with me, you get the claw. Recharging as fast as I can, Commander. Anyone else? Here, a medic?
You say you're shooting a fucking paintball, bro. It feels like it. Oh, he's just shooting crazy. Why can I not hit it, yo? Man, that's some bullshit. Alright, let's go do something else. We'll be back though. Who do we gotta get the damn stuff back to?
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly murder?
Oh,
Wonderful. Sure.
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting fatter today.
Try it today. And only an extra bar to share with a chum.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Next up, something reasonably heavy. Please consult your employer to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Well, hello there, consumer. It used to be comms and observation for the Protectorate. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about like someone up here flipped a switch. One second our lives were pain and fear and death, and the next all was quiet. No more shelling, no more shooting. At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up. But there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way. We didn't find out why. The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Andy'd only send a few thousand... Of course! I've seen about every meter of this rock by one... It landed over by some particularly... This batch is over near some kind of zealots or cult... Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. Damn, 200 something away. Oh shit, hell no. Bro, he has that as a pet. That's not cool. I want
I
one.
spied some books with interesting covers in your room, Marisol. Don't suppose you ever lend them out?
Oh, you'd hardly be interested, dear. They're about Gaussian functions, atomical electrodynamics, very few illustrations. Not for lay people.
I don't know. That electrodynamics one sounds like a page-turner. Always found the volatility of minute fundamental forces fascinating during the science classes of my medical training.
Well,
Ooh.
well, it appears I've misreckoned you, dear. Please borrow whatever tickles your academical fancy. I've a book on gravitational effects on ballistics you might find riveting.
And useful. I wouldn't mind learning more about them Gaussian functions, too. Good bunk time reading. Appreciate it, Marisol.
A budding interest. What's over here? Fuck are you? You a scientist?
Working hard or hardly working?
A little bit of both.
That's rhetorical.
Keep walking.
Hostilities are afoot.
What the fuck? Alright, that was pretty cool. Damn, 2 of 15. I ain't doing all that. Hell no. I ain't doing all that day. I wish we had vehicles in this game, man. That'd be dope. Oh shit, look at that. Okay, note to self. Don't jump in the water. Where the fuck we? Man, we were almost there too. This is why we need a vehicle.
If you're planning on heading into that cave, I recommend a lot. And big spider-like with their razor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful! That cave is chock full of arachnids. Whoa, 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 whoa! Careful! That cave is chock full of arachnids.
Okay.
Stay away if I...
Oh shit. Alright, we're good. Whew. Alright, we're good. Fuck is this? Like I need to save.
This place used to be a thriving hub of experimental science. Afraid to see the state it's in now. Frankly, pissed off.
Oh
Standing by
shit.
to simplify.
What the fuck is that, a force field, bro?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Fuck, they coming at me.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
I'm trying to. Moving in.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Good job, team. Boo, don't do that.
Yeah.
So, Abbott Newell sent you to my manufactory to lower tensions with Auntie's choice, I take it. Have you tried talking with them directly? Good, good. For a poor excuse for a scientician and something of a dandy, he isn't. The Order has been made out to be in the wrong here. It would be a shame for hostility. May the
Ain't nothing in here. Ooh. Rain. Oh shit.
Nothing honest about this fight from the look of it.
Oh, we here now, huh?
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Oh, it's creepy.
.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by, is it 30 or?
This doesn't look good. Got any gauze, coagulants, maybe at least 5?
I was unaware that Victor, that is, Archivist Clemens, requested aid. Did he? Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much oh, dear Archivist, he's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivant, 3 days ago, the range was inundated with fiends. Cultists, I believe. I am unaware if they're immensely foolhardy or simply mad, but they've caused no shortage of destruction. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become... These cultists broke in from above and immediately set about damaging what they could. I don't know the specifics, just that they can't be seen through normal means. It's a shame the facility is in shambles.
What do you mean by that?
We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility... Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual... I appreciate your aid. I'm going to wait here and try to prevent my wounds from
Yeah, you do that, boo-boo. fuck? How the fuck I do that? I got numbers on. Watch rod. What if the power is just, hold on. Yeah, fuck it. Oh shit.
Self-preservation a priority.
No, is somebody in there? What the fuck? No thanks to hero. Oh shit, I didn't even do that. Scared the hell out of me. Oh,
There's the N-ray device that Exemplar Foxworth mentioned.
oh shit. Oh, that's dope.
Hostile in proximity.
Yeah, that's cool. Because they were invisible, huh? Oh, we gotta get back down there. Shit, how the hell we get down there? Say less. shit. Hey, bro, what's doing it?
Doors open. Time to make a way.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Proceeding to attack.
Oh shit, that's fucking crazy.
Unready. Mitigating the threat. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
You leave at once.
Damn, we blew him up. Her.
You cannot remain here. Complication after complication befalls this facility, and death stalks its halls. It was all well and good to end those cultists' suffering, but I have nothing to say. You're here to stop me. But if I'm stopped, the consequences will be exponential. Oh, I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and must be finished. All else is secondary. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. I'm disinclined for any of us to die, whatever the reasoning. That is why I must complete my work uninterrupted. I beg you, leave immediately. Remain, and you will assuredly suffer a violent demise.
He really talking, he talking shit, huh? I'm gonna get 2 guns. This man really talking crazy, huh? I ain't got no more food. Alright, we gotta kill this guy.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the Order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this. Victor, I fully understand. Dead is... But if we failed, and the longer you take... But I should Victor, I fully understand. Dead is dead. But if we fail, and the longer you... But I should... Victor, I full... Dead is... But if we... And the longer you... But I...
Angela's killing tool who has isolated you. You temper my ascension with your...
Mobilizing.
What the fuck? Bro, how we get there?
Look at the sad little soul.
Investigating hostile aggressors and ring. Back instead. Lay low, Commander.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving this room with all of my innards within. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day.
Pardon my
The
excitement.
specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range. Survived is something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure.
Damn.
According to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What? Believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
Alright, we get close. Yep. Should have seen that coming.
Suffered extensive damage, Commander.
I know. Okay. Good God, bro. Hold on. Can I shoot these? What, bro? Bro, what the fuck? Oh, it's a person. Oh, fuck, are you?
The time for that is over. Please.
What in the Sly Cooper shit is this? Boo boo, watch out, boo boo. Yeah, watch out. Oh shit. I don't know if we're doing this right or not. Ooh.
You, my entreaties were never going to pierce your stubborn will. Not when we spoke before, not when you reached my traps. I should have guessed. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the Order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting, want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. At the end of all things, my decisions were predestined. I am not at liberty to divulge the reasoning behind my actions. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain, the words would be lost on you.
I beg to differ. I'd likely understand any analytical or theoretical justification you claim to have better than you do, scientician.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted in the field. A legendary figure who'd been absent for years. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension. That's you.
You are correct, Victor. I am the endpoint, and I am well equipped to understand your reasoning, should it be sound.
Very well, very well. I can spare words with you. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and if what you say is true, then you have my tentative thanks. However, scientific certainty would absolutely have prevented that from happening. We would have predicted it. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray. What? How do you not understand the present situation? That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. I don't want to admit it. As we've spoken, I've fought harder and harder to justify what we're doing. But you're right. I can't fight you any longer. I still believe there are acceptable risks, acceptable losses. But all of this is beyond acceptable. I've been a fool going along with this farce. But it stops now. Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to. I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, I appreciate you've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes.
I didn't even fucking get her down. Alright, where his quarters at? Can't go down there. Oh shit, hello.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
The Order didn't foresee this hostile takeover, huh? Suppose we ought to head to the monastery and send this wily idiot packing.
Let's do it.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Not entirely surprised I had to abandon my cover identity earlier. Knew there was a risk if I took action, but when the attack on the outpost opportunity occurred, I had no choice. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear. Not really, no. Innocent and unobtrusive never truly came natural to me. May all our endeavors yield
Can I fast travel? Nah, fuck. Yo, this should have been like an exit. Oh, yes, it is. What? did it. I guess. Oh, goddamn.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh? Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much, my dear. Even the Protectorate isn't much in the business of murdering.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return
Thus,
to how it
if we
was?
compare the rip.
Any luck with the sprat hunt? I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch your fresh.
Oh, come on, bro. Alright, we gotta find Frankie. Frankie over there. What is that noise? Alright, she ain't over here. Damn, where the fuck she at? Oh, right here. Or not. Oh, she a trapper though. Oh, we found her. Hey, Frankie.
You lost, stranger?
Nah, boo-boo.
I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Really? An Earth Directorate agent?
I am.
I have no idea what that is, but okay. Me, I'm a sprat trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Auntie. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
Cool.
Sprat leather has military applications, as all things do. I also hear tell that higher-ups like to put them, you know, sprat spats. Gregory? Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal, these being hard times, I've had to raise my prices. Gal's gotta eat, and... Hey! These are but damn it, I can't have anyone spreading word that my sprats are in... Go on! Take them.
Oh, yeah. We did it.
Hey, now, that's mine!
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Excuse me?
I just tapped your shit, but what the fuck you gonna do? I'm out.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to...
Any luck with the Sprat hunt? Decent quality. All things... You can tell the good doctor I'll be around shortly, armed with needle and thread. Not to worry. They're be seeing you.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have...
From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. But I can't take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, no. Will there be anything else? My supplies are running low. Thank you again. How can I be of... My supplies... Hello again. How can I be of service? As a doctor, we don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse. Yes, I can treat... Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he...
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery, and now the lift... Now the lift code's not working?
Sorry, busy.
Unless...
Sorry,
Why?
sorry,
This
busy.
I'm sure.
Sorry, busy.
Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But that's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? I can't The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them?
Don't worry about it.
No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. Yes, Regardless of their current actions, those people up there are still members of the Order. My colleagues and friends. Please, once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will go forth as was determined.
Sorry, busy. Sorry, busy.
Have you beheld
Looks like the traders are holed up in the monastery.
The Oracle?
So much for piety.
Right? Using the tracking algorithm? Never misses? Sounds ambitious, even for him. I'd give my tenure for an hour alone with it and a Mantisaur at 2 clicks.
Okay. Oh, wow. Why does he make it? Fuck, I need to save again.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
Yo, this got Bioshock written all over it.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming. Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
Oh shit, we got things on.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for isolation is concluded. Now is the time for isolation. And some symptoms within it. Claim that all things happen for a reason.
for torpification. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Back and scan. Vitals are in the red, command. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Thank you. Craft aim ready.
Taking the fight out of them. Torpification in progress.
My aftermarket parts are crushed.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Help me end this fight on my feet.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Back in business.
Resorting to violence. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Torpificator at ready status. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
This thing's got a mean streak. This looks a lot like those N-ray junction boxes. Still got the scanner on you?
And another one.
Assessing. This would be a hypothesis.
Enemy in vicinity.
Random element.
I'm back and scan.
Personnel.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Weapon expended.
Back.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Gas still recharging.
Balancing the equation.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating soak.
wired this place should be shot. By me, then forced to rewire it in a more straightforward fashion.
Perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time.
Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
And bulletproof. Nice try, though.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
The anchor hold is proofed against sound to allow us to conduct our work in quietude. Hence the speaker unit you're using now.
This calling is not something you just sign up for. Especially when you haven't even familiarized yourself with basic anchor hold etiquette.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
But what if widespread suffering is already taking place?
Then its causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent solution found. You do not extinguish a fire with more flame.
Tell that to the Protectorate.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. More or less, Seer Wiley put the question to us last week. Naturally, the problem of interference versus non-interference led us to a broader discussion of war's overall necessity. Oddly, he has not returned for his solution, which is just as well since we remain divided on an answer, though I'm confident we'll get there.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her.
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. I'm I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to. Good for him. About time someone put theory into application. What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though. I see. That is much appreciated.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Raring to go. The unknown variable. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Good.
One of our products. You know, market research says that a populace is more likely to tolerate new leadership if given appealing merchandise. Maybe it's working.
Eliminate the target!
Scope for combatant analysis. This is quite modest. Very simple and austere. Can hardly guess who lives here.
Explicitly to safeguard this finery for his people's own good.
Whatever the cost.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just... be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I've enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice. But that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
And whom do we blame when a student fails? Why, their instructor, of course. Bishop Bassar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia. The blood spilled today is merely correctional ink, stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails? Why, their instructor, of course. Bishop Bassar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be the cost, or by centuries, if not.
Yeah!
According to product literature. Officials directed.
Spilled today is merely correctional ink, stamped onto a test of order. The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
Alright, viewer.
Well, this is a twisted way to try and stall us. But we can't just leave them. Good. Then let's get to freeing them.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
Give us the chance to surrender. He's lost his wits. What's going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs? That must be where he hid the key to stop the press. Hurry!
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
Reckon there's an actual solution to this puzzle? Looks more like they scrambled a whole lot of nonsense together and packaged it as genius.
What do I gotta do?
Yes, Commander. May...
You have the face of a T.
Oh, shit, I know there's one here.
Back and scan. Locking them down. Mitigating the threat. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. No need to converse.
Mark my supposition. You will
Investigating disturbance.
Resort, I have a fix on their weak.
Grenade well thrown.
Oh, shit.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Balancing
All charged up. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Presumably.
Proceeding to attack.
Bro, how the fuck do I save him?
Hey, we've got movement. Oh, they've just got us running around like a bunch of assholes now.
Didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the coin press machine!
Time will tell if that was a good idea.
Not that I was concerned, mind you. Thank you, stranger. We should be okay here for now. Okay, Wiley, it's just dividends for all of us.
Investigating hostile intentions. Threat detected. I'm back.
Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Replenishing mechanisms.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Torpificator is charged. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Anyone else? Hero medic? Re-engaging.
Escalating aggression by 3.8%. Loading anew.
Need some help first.
Thank you.
Back in business.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Always crabby. Popping my claw.
Combatant scan. Mobilizing. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Can't attack what's not there.
Yeah.
Trouble ahead.
Not quite charged yet.
Fortification in progress. Taking the fight out of them.
Grass back in business.
Consider self-preservation a priority. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Standing by to stupefy. Combat probable. Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Reviving me is strategically optimal. Impossible. I'm incapacitated. Thank you. Locking them down. They're benumbed. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Combatant scanned. Need to finish recharging first. Hostilities are afoot. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Doesn't appreciate a good orrery. Worthless people. People, that's who.
cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also this... That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you?
Exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about? That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare. But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed some... How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What more could I have done? Enough! Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately. Leave me be. I have no more predictions to offer. Now or ever.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Damn.
Best get a move on to the peace talks. De Vries won't hesitate, and neither should we.
A fool I was. To believe I mattered in the plan's grand scheme.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all? I'm saddened he felt that way. I also can't argue he's wrong. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially. Education takes time, and that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days. Still, I take your meat. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for... You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. Only... May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the...